you so much. And Shri, as I told you, all the credit goes to you. You kept me pushing and pushing and pushing.
Thank you so much, Shri, and all thanks to ShriLearning.
Thanks a lot, Shri. It's all your guidance and coaching helped me.
Thank you very much, Shriram. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shriram. Couldn't have done it without you or ShriLearning.
Hey, hello everyone. This is Shri from ShriLearning. We have Pranoti who cleared PMP just 24 hours back or 30 hours back. Is the timing correct?
Yeah, 30.
30 hours back. Okay. So pretty fresh from the exam hall, highly excited about her certificate. Yay. Okay, good. First, congratulations, Pranoti, for this wonderful achievement.
Thank you so much.
Great to know. Quick understanding. A person listening this video want to know, is this for any particular domain? Only PMP should be done. For example, only construction people do PMP, software people should PMP. After you complete the exam, what is your thought?
I think everybody should do it. It's not restricted for construction or software. I come from mechanical background, working in medical devices, but more than just a certificate, I felt of it as an approach because so many techniques I can also use in my personal life. For example, a conflict resolution, how to take things, and leadership skills, how to approach the situation. I personally felt it more than just a certificate or more than just a career path. I think it's more than that.
That's nice. Well said. No, but when you complete the examination, you get a certificate. Your opportunity gets broader, isn't it? You can try different domains if you wish. That's the point. Okay. Since you said mechanical domain and then you go to medical devices, now reading this book of PMP, now we have PMP has more of plan-driven, also agile approach. How do you manage to read and learn these things?
Okay, so for me, it was practical experience as well because I have been working as a project manager from 2019, but I did not have an official certificate. I have already been seeing that I used to do a plan-driven projects back from 2019, and recently, from last year, I have started working on Agile. So this is my observation that the entire industry is moving towards Agile. In medical devices, we cannot practically do entire plan-driven approach. So when it comes to feasibility of projects in medical device also, it's evolving and you have to try a lot of things and they are literally critical for patients. So that's where Agile suits a lot. And plan-driven can come when you know what you want to bring to the market.
Interesting.
So to me, it was like getting the formal understanding of the topics, both agile and plan driven. It was very useful, and I could relate it to what I have been doing from 2019 and what I've actually been doing in my practical world.
Fantastic. And I can see that. Nice. You read it, you relate it, so you remember the concepts better.
Yes, and my journey was more about understanding what was I doing wrong. So
Okay.
even agile, people just talk about agile, but while reading the book or while going through this course, I realized that we do not follow everything completely agile or we do not do everything plan driven. It's
Yeah.
always a mix and match, and I got to know what actually agile means and
Wow.
also learned that what we do wrong. So I now have a better opportunity to implement some of the concepts in a better manner when I go back to my organization and
That's
start working on project again.
fantastic. That's nice to know, right? Because getting a certificate is one portion of the journey. And how do you apply or materialize is pretty important. Yeah.
Exactly, absolutely.
Very good, very good. Saying that, we will quickly see your certificate also. Huh? I know it's 24 hours back. So when you got the certificate in your hand, in your mailbox?
It was around 3 a.m. this morning on 26th of October. I gave exam 25th
Wow.
yesterday.
Don't tell me you are still awake 3 a.m. to see the certificate.
I wasn't. When I woke up, I was so curious that first thing I checked was my email box and it was already there.
I'm sure you checked your spelling of your name, check the date, and make sure it's me. It's me.
Yeah. Actually, that happened my provisional certificate. I was like, okay, yeah, I passed. We successfully completed it. So that was very exciting.
Fantastic. Good to know. Good to know, Pranati. Really, really great achievement from you. Now, how this journey happened? Because someone listening to this video may want to understand, can I follow your path? So trying to see what is your journey on this certification.
Yeah. So as I already mentioned, I was working as a project manager from 2019, but
Okay.
formally was in role of project manager from 2023. But then I really felt the need to upgrade my skills and formally understand what project management means. And that's where some of my seniors also suggested me that you're doing good in your career, but let's go and have PMP certification. It will add value to your career. That's where I decided to go for certification. Last year around December, I started reading just to understand what PMP is all about. So the very first thing I did was go through head first. Then I learned about ShriLearning. One of my colleagues suggested me. He has done it and he was very impressed. So I took the course in the month of April, April to May. And what I felt was that basic understanding from head first book really helped me to relate with the concepts that you were explaining. Uh, as the course was going, immediately after the completion of course, I went through the Rita book. That helped a little more. And finally, in at the end of September, I decided that it's okay. Now I have to go for the certification. Then it was 1 month of rigorous studying, going through Rita, uh, taking chapter-wise test to understand how am I doing at individual chapter level. That's where I realized which chapters were nice, where do I have to focus more on. Then I started doing 40-60 mocks. It wasn't a pretty good score at the first time. I was a little disappointed in between, but kept doing it. But over a period of time, the score improved from 50 to 60%. It went to 60 to 70, and fine.
That's a key point, Pranati. Nice to
Yeah.
hear the journey. I want to a little bit interrupt you there. Journey looks so nice when you say that I read the book, listened the class, again read the book. Yeah, people all try doing that. I'll understand that part. Being in a profession and also listening to the class and reading the book, the time management is a big crucial thing for many people. So how you balance your time?
Every evening, 2 to 3 hours
That's
after work.
yeah.
This is especially for last 1 month.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's all about priority, right? You have to set the priority that, okay, I have to get this done. And you have to decide on it. Like, life is not gonna stop.
Good.
Things are going to come.
Good.
You have to set the priorities. Even I had critical travels related to my work in between, because of which I had to take a break from June to July. But then there was a point where I decided, no, things are going to come. At a point, I need to prioritize. If I have to get PMP done for this year, I have to keep things away. So I also had to say no to a lot of things in my work in last more than 1 month. I gave up some of the initiatives that I was working on to dedicate time here.
Right.
And I really appreciate my managers. I just told them that for next month or so, I won't be able to focus on these initiatives. I will do the work, but I need to focus on my PMP and get it done. So they were supportive enough to allow me time. That's where I logged off on time. I had my calendar blocked for 2 hours in the evening. I spent 2 to 3 hours studying.
Wow.
So yeah, that's
I
the
think
point.
I think the idea is really clear. Now, first set the priority clearly and keep all your
Exactly.
stakeholders informed,
Yeah.
so you're not bugged. Yeah. So
Exactly.
I think that's a good strategy you followed. Good. Good to see that. Now I'll move a little more on the section of scores, what you said. This is one of the biggest problem for many people. My scores are not going high. I'm practicing. It's a frustrating for me. My scores are not going high. So do you have something for them?
He came through that point as well. Score was not improving. At a point, I was doing very good, say 70 to 80%, and then score dropped to 60. I was so demotivated. But what I felt is, once you're done with reading all the chapters, repeating that again and again is not going to help. What can help you is evaluation of what you have appeared in the mocks, right? So, and not only evaluate what went wrong, also evaluate what was right. That gives you a perspective, because it helped me a lot. I was under a different mindset when I answered a question, but reading the explanation of it below the question, it helped me to develop another perspective and gave me an understanding. Okay, this is how I have to think from PMI perspective. This is what PMI expects from me. So last 2 weeks, no reading, no going back to syllabus, just the full length mocks, 5 to 6 mocks minimum, and evaluate them. All the right, all the wrong questions. That helped me a lot to improve on the score and get the motivation.
Fantastic. Really good point, Pranoti. Which means analyzing in detail, as you said, both right answers, right questions, also wrong, both. Oh, that's really,
Yes.
really good, impressive. Also, you said taking at least 5 full exams will give you more clarity. Add to that little bit, maybe that could be the final section where people time management. When you say there's a 5 full exams, do you think that also helps us to understand the time management towards the main exam?
Yes, a lot, because some questions are very lengthy, and the options are sometimes so confusing that there are two scenarios which are really very right, and you cannot choose between two. But that time you have to make a decision that, okay, do you want to dwell in between that question or just move ahead? Because that's just going to eat up your time. So, giving those full length mocks helped me that if you are stuck somewhere, just move on. That one question, it's okay if you leave that, but you can then gain more in the 10 questions that you're going to do. And at any point, don't get demotivated just because you're not able to answer one question right or you're getting confused. Let it be, move ahead, and you will be there.
Wow, I think that's a very important point for the people listening to the video. If one question goes wrong, it's okay, keep moving.
Even during exam, I felt sometimes that, okay, these two options, they are both are right, and the question is asking me is, what would you do first? But to me it was like, I can do both, right? That confusion happened, but it was like, okay, I don't want to spend more time in this one question so that I lose 10 questions in the end, so let me move ahead.
Okay. And I think that's also part of leadership, I believe. Being decisive, taking decisions and move forward. Yeah, that's part of
Well
PMI.
said.
Very
Well said.
nice to know. I believe you had a good celebration and your family is excited.
They are. I'm going to meet them tomorrow. I'm flying back. So they are all
Nice.
very excited. They want to print my certificate and put it on the wall. So they
Wow.
already have a lot of plans. They are more excited than me, to be honest.
Because you cut short your mobile, you didn't talk to them free as before, isn't it?
Yeah, so I actually had used to text them that, okay, I'm going to start my exam. Don't bug me for next 5 to 6 hours. I'm not going to respond to all your messages and everything. So even they know that I spent a lot of time preparing for it, gave a lot of effort. So it for them, it's like well deserved. We have to celebrate. Just come back soon.
Nice to know. I think it's well planned, I believe. Exam completed, travel, celebrate Diwali with all your certificates, huh?
I wanted to finish it before Diwali because I wanted to celebrate the festival without any stress, with the free mind. That was all planned.
That's the project management plan has happened there.
Nice. Yeah,
Very
you can
good,
say
very
that.
good, very good, very good, super good. So now, that's a very valuable point. Thanks, Pranoti, for coming up here. You coming from an industry where you are a manager already, but still, I heard your senior managers recognize that getting certified adds more value. So I should also give a credit to them because they realize that a professional learning adds value. Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
important. and you took that seriously and start reading it in a very systematic approach, which is really, really good from you. And if you have any 1 or 2 words to share for the people who are starting, you have something to tell them that, guys, start from here.
I would say don't be afraid of it. What will happen max to max? You will fail, but you will get second chance. There was a point when I was afraid, but don't afraid. Just go with the flow. Trust the process. Prepare well. Go with the mocks. On ShriLearning portal, you have a lot of mocks, and just follow the process, and you will be there. Don't be
Okay.
afraid. Just go into it.
Nice, yeah. That gives a high motivation now, right? Just stand in the crowd, they will take you.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like Mumbai station, once you get inside, just stand in the crowd, they will take you to the train.
Yeah.
Cool, super good. Once again, thanks again, Pranoti, for coming up here. And as I say to everyone, clearing exam is so nice. I'll be much happy we start applying that, because what you learned, if you don't apply, slowly it goes away from us. So start applying, be part of the community. We have our Elite group. I believe you're already part of Elite. If not, Rahul will help you. We have a group called Elite group. You should join there.
I
And
joined it yesterday.
exactly. So people talk about what is next. So
Yeah.
once you're done BMB, many people next day without alarm they wake up. Their energy is very high. Okay, what is next? Give me something. So start doing what is next in your career. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Super good. Once again, thanks a lot, and I have a fantastic career growth.
Thank you so much, Shri, and thanks for all your guidance and coaching throughout the process.
Good. You deserve it. Great.